Bungie lays off the majority of the Destiny team, Steam Machine gets a hefty price tag, and GTA 6 is now available for pre-order, but not everyone's happy about it. Welcome to this week's Nerd Roundup, hosted by the Nerd Factory. I'm Jake. Let's catch you up. It was sadly announced this week that after the final major update to Destiny 2 was released, Bungie has laid off majority of its Destiny 2 development team. On June 25th, Bungie released a post stating that, with great sadness, we are announcing a reduction in force as we reorganize Bungie. They stated that they recognized Destiny 2 fell short of their expectations over the past several years, and that they unfortunately could not continue operating at their previous size. This is Bungie's third time doing layoffs in 3 years, firing around 500 to 600 staff members within this period, which is actually insane. That's crazy. They fired 500 to 600 people just like that. PlayStation and the CEO have also commented on the layoffs by saying, "We have made the decision to reduce Bungie's workforce, affecting a significant number of employees, including most of the Destiny team and some Marathon team members." Herman Hurst, the PlayStation CEO, said that Bungie has begun a new journey following the release of the game's final live service content update. What Bungie has accomplished with Destiny over the past decade has been truly remarkable. The franchise has left a long-lasting legacy on the players and the industry that played it, and everyone who contributed to its success should be proud of what they helped create. He also stated that Marathon, Bungie's only full-time supported title at the moment, remains as an important part of Sony's portfolio, and that SIE will continue to support the team at Bungie. Like, as a Destiny fan, this literally was like doomsday news, because it was very much guaranteeing the fact that Destiny 3 is not coming. It literally was the final nail in the coffin. D3 is not coming. That's not a thing. That is not on Sony's cards. It's not on Bungie's cards. Most of the team that would have made that game are now gone. So, yeah, it's very weird. A game that I played from, like, most of my teenage years is just gone. It's just gone. Not to be updated, just to be left in the state that it is, which is a okay state. But yeah, I am still very much in the boat, because I did stop playing after Final Shape because it felt like the perfect endpoint for Destiny 2, and I honestly think that's where they should have just left it, and the whole of that year should have just been pointing towards a Destiny 3, is what they should have done. They didn't do that. This is what we've ended up with. Again, as a unanimous thing across, I think, the gaming community, not just Destiny players, that the management of this game literally killed it. And there's been a lot of reports supporting that, along with their new studio that got moved in, which I believe they paid for with the profits from the game, which literally was unnecessary. They didn't need to do it. So, yeah, it's just sad. I hope that Destiny 3 comes at some point, but it's one of those things where it's like, the team that made Destiny aren't there anymore. So I think that Destiny 3 will be a very different game. And it makes me sad that we're not going to get it. Steam Machine prices have finally been confirmed, and oh boy, are they expensive. They are a lot more expensive than I thought. And Valve also agrees, which is crazy. As I reported on before, the Steam Machine is coming in two different variants, a 512GB and a 2TB version. The 512GB version is going to be £879, and that doesn't include a controller. The 2TB version is going to be £1,149, also not including a controller. If you want the controller, it's going to cost you another £59 on top of the prices I just told you. Valve has said in response to the high price tags that they are not trying to make money off the hardware that they're selling for the Steam Machine. But due to the increased component prices that are going around, especially on like RAM, the prices that are set are high because they annoyingly just needed to be that price. Otherwise, they just wouldn't get anything. It would just be a loss and it wouldn't be worth doing. Which is sad, because if they released this before, this would have been at probably a 600 to 800 price range, and it actually would have been a incredible introduction to PC gaming to people that have never touched a PC, as it's pretty much just a PC console. To that fact, Valve engineer Pierre-Luc Griffas definitely butchered that name, said the cheaper the better, as Valve wanted the Steam machine to be cheaper as a more accessible entrance to PC gaming, like I said. Pierre also said in response to a lower price point that he'd love to say it's coming, but he doesn't want to promise that, as it's very unlikely, let's be real. Like, it's going to be late next year, maybe early 28, when prices actually start coming down, especially for RAM. But then something else in the PC department is going to go up. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be like hard drives and SSDs and like just that kind of component will be next. But who knows? Hopefully prices for the Steam machine can go down to the prices that Valve wanted to put them at. Because again, it's one of those things where it's a very good product just out at the wrong time. And it's just too expensive what it is. GTA 6 pre-orders went live this week, and for us in the UK, the prices were less than I thought. There are 2 editions available to pre-order. Standard edition, which is the usual $69.99 price tag, and the Ultimate edition for $89.99. I honestly was really expecting 80 quid and 100 plus for the 2 editions. So getting it at like normal price is kind of nuts. I was really not expecting that. If any game was going to hit that 80 quid price tag for standard, it was going to be GTA 6. And I'm glad they didn't do it. However, there have been some questions on the differences between these editions. The standard edition of the game is going to include the game, obviously, a pre-order bonus pack, and a free month of GTA Plus, which is a subscription service for GTA. The Ultimate Edition will include everything that I just listed for standard, plus exclusive vehicles, weapons, outfits, car mods, facial hair, tattoos, nail and makeup customization, as well as special locations and additional activities spread through Jason and Lucia's story. The questions that are being asked are mainly based on the special locations, as they seem to be exclusive to the Ultimate Edition. So if you buy the standard, you can't get these. It is rumored that these locations will be shop locations used for selling customization options like I listed before, but it isn't something new. Red Dead 2 did this exact same thing and it ended up being not a big deal at all. You could still play the game, you could still get the things that you wanted to do, and your game experience didn't really change that much. As much as I don't agree with having locations in a game exclusive to a more expensive edition, I really don't think it's as big as a deal as people are making it out to be. Another question that have been brought up to do with these editions, or well, both editions in this case, is the free month of GTA Plus that you get with the pre-order. GTA Plus, as I said before, is a subscription service for GTA that currently for GTA 5 players gives $500k in cash for GTA Online, as well as getting new properties, vehicles, clothing, and additional event bonuses and discounts within the game. You also get 15% increase on your shark cards, which actually is kind of nuts. That's pretty good if you're buying shark cards consistently, which a lot of people do. As the online side of GTA 6 isn't coming out on release, I'm unsure what this service is actually going to give you at the start, because everything that I looked at obviously listed GTA online stuff. There was nothing about single player. So I don't know what they're going to include. I don't know if this is a ploy for them to boost their subscription numbers or what. I guess, again, we'll have to wait and see, as none of that was like on the pre-order page. But luckily, it's not automatic. The way that it's going to work is when you pre-order the game, Rockstar have it where you get to redeem a code to get GTA Plus. A lot of people were kind of saying that it was automatic, so once you pre-ordered, it just put it on your account and you kind of just had it. It's not how that works. If you do decide that you actually want to redeem that code, it will be a free month and then $6.99 after that for every month until you cancel it as subscriptions go. The last question on GTA 6 I saw was about the physical version of the game. With the physical editions of GTA 6, there are no physical discs. All editions that are in a physical box are going to come with a code in a box, just like a digital edition. Apart from you can hold it in your hand rather than look at it on a screen. And you'll also, just like the digital edition, be able to preload it on November 12th, which means the game physically comes out November 12th. Although, because it's digital, you can't play it until the 19th, which I think is the main reason to why they're doing it, because they don't want people with discs playing the game early, spoiling things, etc. So I'm assuming they put it on an even playing field that everyone gets a digital code, and that's just how it goes. There have been mixed reports on whether we will actually get physical disc versions of GTA 6, but the Hollywood Reporter reported that Rockstar have absolutely no plans whatsoever at any point of releasing physical editions with discs. Even with this being said, GTA 6 surpassed 39 million pre-orders and has already made $3 billion in revenue, which is more than the budget of the game, which was $2 billion. So they've already, in theory, beaten their budget already. That's crazy. The game is still like 5 months away. Now you're all caught up. It has been a very hot week in the UK. So while it is cool, I am trying to make a backlog of videos and other things to post. And this is current Jake, where my internet also went out, because this was going to go live on Tuesday, but my internet died because Virgin sucks. So, pretty good. But I hope to start posting on Monday again, get things rolling. But, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, as you'll be getting a Nerd Roundup every Monday at 6 PM UK time. If you have any suggestions you want to see, or anything you want to say, comment down below and I'll try and respond as soon as I can. Other than that, I'll see you next week.